In the UK, we have 100 offices and in Europe about 70. And we had, with the previous incumbent supplier, a combination of MPLS and VPN services on a fairly complex network topology. We had 200 meg access off their MPLS network into our Manchester data centre and 100 meg access into our Leeds data centre. The MPLS network was then reached out to 90 offices in the UK, and they're also providing not only WAN services, but they were providing also LAN support as well, so the local area network. With the European network, it was some MPLS, some VPN running over internet circuits back to the UK. What's the account management like? You know, what's the leverage they have within their own business to help escalate issues, whether they're service issues or pricing issues. We were asking the providers to give us some insight into what services they might be looking to deliver to us if we move to them. And that was a key differentiator in making our decisions. The appetite of the service management team to actually manage the service on our behalf. If they refer everything back to us for guidance, they're not really managing anything. What does their network operations centre look like? What is the attitude of the network operations staff? How are they being motivated and engaged by their management to do a good job? Clearly these are all things that are going to have a direct bearing on the network services that Hayes are running their business on. We were looking for flexibility. We were looking for, you know, how will they bring new services to Hayes, maybe things they hadn't even thought of. So one of the things we're looking for was having a technical design architect assigned to our account specifically dedicated to us. What Redcentric were contracted to provide to us was a LAN refresh as well as replacement WAN circuits. For each office within the project, they ran in the new circuits, new router CPE, and where applicable, they installed the new local area network. We pre-provisioned as much as we could, so all of the LAN switches and all the routers were pre-configured in Redcentric's offices. So it literally was a plug and play operation. We would advise the office when they could expect some downtime. Each office was told that they could expect up to an hour's downtime. The reality is, we got the whole process running so well, certainly after the first couple of weeks. Most offices didn't suffer more than 15 minutes downtime, which was excellent. What are the next steps? Clearly I've now got a network which is enabled to bring in other services, and really it's actually now back on Redcentric to tell me what they would like me to consider. What can Redcentric host for me in their data centres? That means I don't have to host it in a Hayes data centre. I'm literally taking it as a service, whether that's with an element of capital expenditure, one-off costs up front, then an ongoing OPEX model or OPEX charge, or just OPEX until we don't want it anymore. And that's really where we're going. So we're looking at things like, you know, hosted voice. We've already deployed some of that. But what other services are coming down? We're taking more and more Wi-Fi from Redcentric, again as a managed service and with an OPEX only model. So if one of our recruitment officers says, actually we don't want Wi-Fi anymore, fine, we'll just turn it off and they'll stop being billed for it. It's a very simple model that we now have, and I'm seeing more and more services being delivered in that way. The moment the business stops thinking there's a network there and can just get someone and do their job, then my job's done. And certainly when we're looking at all the solutions that we brought in with this project, including Brocade, then, you know, the business has stopped grumbling about slow speeds, things aren't as fast as they should be. The network has disappeared, and that's good.